Okay, so up next we got Pierson v. Post. So, thoughts?
Alright, so big question here. Does a fox's pelt belong to someone whenever it's being chased or whenever it's killed?
Look, I think as long as the fox appears to be alive in the wild, and it's owned by no one. And I believe it now belongs to Mr. Pierson, since he actually killed it.
I happen to disagree. Because Miss Post was in pursuit of the fox, he intended to kill and possess it, so the fox should belong to him.
But is giving chase sufficient? It feels as though we need something more than that.
Exactly. While yeah, it may be rude to kill the fox while someone else was in pursuit of it, but you can't argue against the fact once you mortally wound the fox, or you take possession of the fox, you actually taking the possession of the fox.
But there's a useful purpose in encouraging hunters to rid the countrysides of dangerous beasts like the fox, so we should consider pursuit sufficient.
Yes, we want to encourage hunters to continue hunting foxes, but in simply pursuing the fox, Post has done nothing to deprive it of its natural liberty, and subject it to her control the way Pierson did when he killed it.
Let's look instead to the local community. I firmly believe that if we were to ask any of the hunters in the area how they feel about pursuit as a factor of possession, they would largely believe that being in hot pursuit of the fox gave Post the right to take unimpeded first possession of it. If she were to lose it at some point during the chase, then Pierson could make a claim of possession, but as long as she was actively pursuing the fox, it belonged to Post.
Look, Livingston, I understand where you're coming from. I get it. You're trying to respect local customs and what hunters do, but we're deciding the law here, okay? And it's a slippery slope that we're setting up. If you can declare possession by mere pursuit, I feel like that's a bad law going forward.
Yes, but there's already a custom in place with hunting surrounding this issue, which I feel will prevent us from creating such a slippery slope.
Gentlemen, the discussion has been thorough, and it seems neither of you are persuaded by the other's argument. So shall we take a vote? Justice Tompkins?
Yeah, sure. I believe Mr. Pierson took possession, ownership of the fox when he killed it. And vote this in his favor.
Noted. Justice Livingston?
I'm unconvinced by Justice Tompkins' arguments, and I feel that local hunting customs are sufficient to determine that Miss Post had possession of the fox while pursuing it. Therefore, I vote in her favor.
As I expected, we're at a tie. I'm much more persuaded by the argument that something more is needed than pursuit to determine ownership, and that something more is the actual killing of the fox. Therefore, I vote in Mr. Pierson's favor, with 2 votes for Mr. Pierson and 1 vote for Miss Post. Mr. Pierson is the owner of the fox.